With master data information copy functionality, we have a funny little thing called copy master data action, and it only applies to serial numbers or lot numbers. So if you look at the page called copy master data action, I have set up here on the serial number table, which is 6504, some actions in here on always skip and always change, and let's see what this is all about. If I use my serial number information with master data for, in my example, allocating computers to the employee, but it could also just be for normal purposes of serial numbers, that you will allocate all kinds of master data to your serial numbers, and you would like to use the copy functionality. So when you create a new serial number, you would like to transfer the master data as well. But when you copy the serial number, you can only select to copy information value and value, but not specific fields. So in this scenario, it says that my information value is allocated on this serial number, whereas it could have been reserved or not allocated. It has values in the assigned date, so I assigned it on this specific date. It's created on this date, and the last service date was whatever date. But when I copy this functionality, I would like it to remove the employee number because it's not allocated. I would like the allocated value to be not allocated. I would like it to delete the assigned date since it's not assigned yet, and the last service date, but I would like to maintain the created date. So that's the functionality I'd like to skip. So if you look at the copy master data action again, this is exactly the setup we have here. The employee should always be skipped the information value, but just left blank. The allocated, accessory allocated should always be set to accessory allocated not, and the assigned date and last service date should always be skipped. This means if we copy this one, let's just take the first one we looked at here, copy the serial number, and we just make a simple test with the serial number here. And I'll expect it to be on top of it up here. And I'll look at my specification. I can see now that my allocated, accessory allocated is not allocated, the employee is removed, and the to date is removed. So now this is a more clean master data setup that I'd like to use, otherwise it may do wrong. So with this way, it's easy for me to manipulate lot number and master data, a lot number and serial number information when copying master data or copying new numbers, and then having to enter those information to make sure it's put in correctly.